Guys, welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it. You know, there's a saying that if you're not willing to give something 100%, you might as well not do it. And I'm a strong believer of that, is that if you can't give me 100% of your time or effort into anything, I don't want none of it. And that's the same adage and the same mentality I have whenever I do invest on anything that I do. I want to give it 100%. And that goes for me even doing YouTube channel. I give it 100. It was tough in the beginning, just get maybe just one subscriber. Yes, I'm over 1,000, and that took a level of consistency and determination and hard work to go ahead and get to the point where I am right now. And when it comes to making money, I don't waver. I try to go at it as hard as I possibly can to try to see if that whatever I invest in, I'm going to get a return on my investment. And that goes for real estate, the stock market, and beyond. And this is the reason why I'm focusing on meme tokens right now. But the majority of my money is actually in the stock market. As well, another percentage of that money is 40% on the stock market. The other 40%, which I now consider the 80% rule on crypto, is basically right now the 80% is actually on the blue chip tokens right now. And then the 20% is actually going to be in the memes. Yes, I do multiple videos and reference different memes, and sometimes maybe 3 videos a day. But when I'm introducing a new token, I want to give it its time to actually get the word out. And with that level of consistency is what I do to go ahead and let everybody know the reason why I think the token that I'm talking about has a chance to actually make them money. And I'm talking not $10, $15, a chance to make a few $1,000s if you put in what you can afford to lose. Remember, you have to go ahead and mitigate risk. Everything that you do when it comes to investing, you have to weigh an option. And every token that I invest in, I like to go and play the long game. I like to do what is known as a deep dive research. And then I go ahead and give that meme token a value. How much should I invest in this token? Yes, my entry into a meme token is $30. Bottom, entry fee. And that $30 is actually going to determine how much value. I measure how much value I've gained within the time that I put in a given period of time. And that tells me how much percentage I'm going to go ahead and multiply that based on the little calculations that I have and the dollar amount that I'm going to give on that particular token. You guys need to develop a plan similar to that. Don't just put your money into a token. Let's say, for example, somebody tell you, hey, this meme token is going absolutely crazy. Somebody, you go ahead and put in maybe $1,000. That's not the way to do it. You go ahead and you try to figure out, based on information you gather, and do some sort of research and try to figure out and give that meme token a value. Don't just go ahead and empty your pocket on it, because if that was to go down to zero, you're going to lose whatever you invest in. Now, if you have the understanding that you can afford to lose the given amount of money, then more power to you. You have made the decision that you can live with. But the Chinu meme token, which, you know, I want to go even deeper because there's so much going on with this meme token that I want to just lift the hood up and see how powerful this engine really is. Because, you know, I'm looking at the exterior of this supercharger vehicle. I know it's a fast vehicle. I'm looking at the tires and all that stuff. The interior looks really, really good. But you know what? Let's put on a mechanic suit and let's go under the engine. So in lifting up the hood, you know, I want to see what is the liability of this particular token. You know, there hardly is any liability. They are now validators of the Solana blockchain. To me, right now, that means that there's a supercharger engine in this car right now, that you're a validator for the Solana blockchain. That is something that I look at. I want to now know what else is there. There's partnership. There's partnership right now with GoBit.io. That tells me that, you know, the nuts and bolts and the engines are there. The fact that you're a validator now, and plus you have partnership, you want there to be alliances with a project that you're investing your money in. Not the fact that, you know, nobody knows about them, nobody want to work with them. You want to make sure that they're doing something that people are willing to partner with them. And the fact that now they are a validator with Solana and the Solana network, that is something that is key and critical to me actually valuing how much money I'm going to put down on the token. Another thing is that, you know, what's the word on the street, or what is the word on the community about this particular token that you want to know that a lot of people don't know? One, the team is ducks, all right? The team is constantly delivering on things that they say they're going to be delivering as an additional with the partnership or whatever they're doing. They have raised over $560,000 in one day. That is the information in the community, word on the street, I'm getting from just lifting the hood up on this particular meme token to find out, you say who you say you are, and now I'm starting to get even more and more convinced. And this is the reason why I'm bringing it to you guys, is that you need to now find out not just the cosmetics. You want to know how much horsepower this vehicle has. That if you was to go ahead and put this thing in a quarter run, can this do this thing under maybe 2 seconds on the 0 to 60? And I feel as if this particular meme token, the Chinu token, is actually doing something that a lot of tokens are trying to get to, that are having a hard time getting to this particular point that they have already mastered. Another key thing here is that they have been retweeted, this particular meme, by the Solana blockchain owner. Okay, if he have retweeted about this token, that should tell you a lot, that you have now been validated by the CEO of the Solana company. You have partnership with all these other companies. You've raised money, and not only that, when they actually got started, in under 5 days, they have had over 4,000 holders. Yes, there have been a little bit of retracement. They're down to roughly about 1,800 holders right now. But that just tells you that, there's always going to be pullback. And guess what? The reason why there's pullback, because what? People took profit. They're going to be listed on 3 centralized exchanges. And this information here lets you guys know that Gate.io is in communication with them, and it's having a chance for them to go ahead and raise money. And maybe this is a chance for them to go ahead and get listed on that centralized exchange. These are the things that actually makes a meme token stand out. And this is the reason why I'm bringing it to you guys, to let you guys to know that this is actually a strong play. This is a play that you need to sit down and value on how much money you're going to put on this particular meme token, given the fact that they're going to be getting listed on multiple centralized exchanges in the next couple of weeks, months. We know that it is coming. So looking at the market cap right now, given the fact that it's roughly about, between 4.7 and 4.9, this will let you know, as I said in the last video, it's going to go. And how high it's going to go? No telling how high this is going to go, because that lets you know how much money you're going to make. So if you like what I'm saying, guys, like, share, subscribe, support the channel, buy me a cup of coffee if you really like what I'm saying, because you guys are about to make money. Consider yourself lucky to be watching this video on the Chinu token, because it is actually going to go places and make people a lot of money. So let me just go ahead and spin up my laptop here, because, I like to take to see what's actually going on real time with this token, given the fact that as I'm doing a video, I don't want to just be doing a video to let you guys know, hey, this is what I was able to gather before doing the video. Looking at all the information that I'm seeing right here, I want to see, hey, what is Dex.io actually telling me about the Chinu token, given the fact that all the things that are happening and, with all different partnerships. So right now, still, there's 4.95 in the market cap, okay, which is really, really good. They have 1.82 holders. Yes, we know, as I said, mentioned, there was a pullback. But these are the things that a lot of people need to understand, is that retracement is what is actually really healthy for a chart. And retracement actually does what is known as a recoil and retest to see if there's interest in the community for people to go ahead and actually start to buy this token. There's people on TikTok talking about it. There's me talking about this particular token. I also saw another YouTuber talking about this token as well. The word is actually going to get around. And let's just take a look at the volume in the last 24 hours was $834,000. That's in the last 24 hours, which is actually really, really miraculous. And this is what you want to see. The liquidity right now is $178,000. A drop in the bucket to compare to a lot of big tokens. But this, to let me know, looking at the chart, I see a little bit of a pump going on right now. And it's serious of people deciding to buy this token. But it's the fact that they all know that something is coming. The word just need to get out. So this is what I'm trying to let you guys to go like, share, subscribe, get the word out to as much people as possible, because now that we have lifted the hood under this supercharger, Rough Rider type of vehicle, we now know that this super double turbocharged machine is actually going to go ahead and shatter the record in the 0 to 60, because what it has under the hood is actually going to definitely go ahead and raise what is known as those really, really big green candles. The CEO of our Solana retweeted about them. They have partnership with GoBit. They were, going to be mentioned on 3+ centralized exchanges The team is doxxed. They raised 560,000 in one day. They were over 4,000 holders, and they are now validators for the Solana network. And we go over the DEX screener right here. Of course, you know, the information is going to be a little different compared to what you're going to be seeing on DEX tools. But, you know, this is what you want to be able to see, a different type of variations on different platforms. Hey, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap in the rearview mirror. And this is what I like to see, is that, you know, they have roadmaps that they want to go ahead and conquer. Okay, we have this screen actually came up here, is that, all right, so on DEX screen, market cap is 4.6, different from what's on DEX tools, and there's 177,000 when it comes to liquidity. And the last buy that came in was actually $87, and the last three buys, as I can see, at the time of making this video, there's, wow, $199 came in. I saw one for roughly over $1,000 that came in here, which is actually really good. That people are actually buying the token. So in the last 5 minutes, and we want to be really, really transparent with what's going on with the Solano this Solano token here, the Chinu. So in the last 24 hours, there was 7,200 that actually came in. So the information is a little different. 5 minutes, it was $950. In the last hour, 7,200. In 6 hours, 83,000. And in 24 hours, 416,000. So there's momentum here, guys. I mean, I can take a look at, if I was to go ahead and do a filter to see if there are a lot of people actually holding this token that's over, let's say, $2,500. Let's take a quick peek here in the filter. There is quite a few people have a good positions on this particular token. And this will let you guys know, people are very, very interested in this meme token here. And, you know, it's unfortunate that a lot of people are not going to know about this token, not until after the fact that they get listed on the exchange. So this is the reason why I'm bringing to you guys now that this is just one of 3 meme tokens I'm talking about. But this one now is actually going to be known as the flagship token for this particular channel as part as far as the meme tokens. Yeah, so a lot of, just in the last hour, somebody actually went ahead and bought 2,538. And yes, there were a few sells. And about 3 hours ago, there was 2,047. Another 4 hours ago, there was 2,789. And the list goes on. Now, if I even go ahead and filter by $5,000 and more, it lets you know that there's a lot more to be filtered. But the CEO of this company and the team that are there, they are well funded. Okay, $560 in under a day is record breaking. Okay, roughly more than $500,000. So they have the money to actually go ahead and put towards this project. And this is what I bring to you guys, that, you know, when taking a look at meme tokens, before you put your money in, yes, you can take the advice from somebody, but just take the time to do that necessary work. Now, if you don't have the time to go ahead and do that work, you can take advice from me as well. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of my information is financial advice. So whatever you put into these particular tokens, you want to make sure you mitigate the risk. But for the information that I've gathered in reference to the Chinu token, this look like a money maker. This look like a winner type of meme token that is just gearing up to go ahead and lift off. And when this lift off actually just happened, we're going to hear it. It's going to be loud. And it's going to be really, really, there's going to be a very, very loud roar. And a lot of people are going to be coming. And right now, 1, 2, there's probably about 3 YouTubers, including me, that are talking about this meme token. There's going to be more. And there's going to be other social influencers out there in different platforms that are going to be tweeting about this token as well. So all I can say is get ready for all of you that are actually looking around for a meme token. Make sure you have the Chinu token as part of your portfolio. Last but not least, if you want to make money of crypto, number one, have at least 5 strong meme tokens in your portfolio. Do not put all of your money on one meme token, because you want to be able to diversify that. If one is actually retracing, the other one could be actually gaining leaps and bounds. So that loss would actually be gained very quickly. And that's how my portfolio is. I have about 10 different tokens inside, meme tokens in my wallet. And a lot of them I may not mention on here, because a lot of them have been around for quite some time, but they're still making me money. But the ones that are actually starting to make a run for it, that are actually legitimate, transparent, want people to make money, and not pulling smoke or doing smoke and mirrors where you have to ask questions. So whenever you ask questions, you get crazy answers, or maybe you might get banned or something. You want to know that whenever you do put your money in, the team is credible. They want to get to a goal. And you start to say to yourself, hey, can I 10x on this? Can I 20x on this? And that is the feeling you want to get into whenever you start to invest in something. And this is the approach from which I go after. I want that 100%. 100% effort at all time. And these are the memes that I look at. If I am not getting 100% feedback from a community, or I'm getting a 100% analysis view on where I think this token is going, I'm out. And you have to go ahead and cut your losses on any particular meme that you don't feel as if they have the potential to actually make you money. There is no hard feelings, because at the end of the day, it's the money in your pocket that you need to only be interested in. It's not the fact that you're being selfish. At the end of the day, it is a game. Plain and simple. It is considered like a video game. Everybody is trying to determine when to buy, when to sell, when is a good place to actually get into a position, when to go ahead and sell before everybody else. As long as you think of, trading as a game, as an advanced player game, that a lot of savvy people have many stockbrokers and crypto basically brokers as well, looking at charts and doing analysis. They are all playing the same game that we are playing as well. So if you want to master the game, you have to get into the game and be able to think like a gamer when you're actually trading. You want to win at the game that you're playing. So if you like my stream, guys, like, share, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have that mindset on when you go ahead and trade, that is all a game, and the one that wins is the one that actually come up with the most money. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.